on there.
Alrighty, so we have begun. This is Sky, and I am having fun today with my camera and my Caribbean background. And we are going to check in with Laura. At least she's the first person who's here. Maybe some others pop in about the September challenge, sugar free. And for me, it's really going easy, and I'm just kind of have it in my mindset. I started before the month started, which is the first big thing. But for me, I feel like it's natural. I do get challenged myself in figuring out what to eat, because then I eat. What happens is you end up eating the same things over and over again. I don't know if that happens to you, Laura, but I feel like last week I went through withdrawal and I had pounding headaches, felt exhausted, tried to work out and I failed because I had no energy. But I feel fine now. So, I keep going. I just bought this. You know how they sell Crystal Light in the packet and you could pour it in your glass
Hard
and
to see
it's
with
just
your.
it's just a glass of water. But anyway, you know how they sell Crystal Light in the packet? Well, I found one. Crystal Light usually has aspartame in it. And I found one that has stevia, and it has pineapple flavor stevia powder for the water. So I was pretty happy because sometimes I get tired of drinking so much water. I'm kind of like a lot of people. I mean, some people like water. I like water too, but sometimes I get tired and I just want like a juice or something. So anyway, Laura, tell us a little bit about you, where you are, and how are you doing? And I'm going to keep playing with my background.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sky. I appreciate it. I stumbled into your website really from a picture of a watermelon. And it's like, where did this come from? I want to look for more of these. And that's how I got
You
to
found
your
it
website.
from a picture of what?
I'll call it a watermelon pizza. It was like a slice of a watermelon with all the fruit. It looks so fun and delicious. I said, that is so cool. So somehow through that, I found you. And so with the sugar-free, I've struggled with my whole life. And this was very interesting to me. And I want to tell you, I just read the post about, or not he wasn't the doctor, but Banting. Was it William Banting? Because today I made Banting bread. I've never heard of that before. I never heard of Banting before. But that was very interesting. So I appreciate that. Because through your site, I got the sugar-free September through that group. So I've been following that. I started days behind, so I guess I'm on day 6 now. And I've been waking up with headaches, and I felt sore all over. But this evening I feel pretty energetic, and I think overall definitely feeling fulfilled when I eat. It's so different. It's just so counter to what I've been taught, to eat the bacon in the morning and the pat of butter. It's just so different. So but I've done everything else, and as public out there still thinks, well, you just have to eat less and exercise more. Well, that doesn't work. But so I'm really intrigued by this and see how it goes. The day before today I was on, but I kind of cheated. Like, we went to dinner, I had half potato, I had Caesar salad dressing, no crouton, and I had 2 mimosa juice. And so this morning I weigh, and I don't usually weigh every day, but I was up a couple of pounds. So I kind of expected that. But
Nice.
Today I'll say it's a gold star day I'm doing today.
Wonderful. So have you had any difficulties at all?
I know that I had done a food plan a while ago and kind of gone through a sugar world then. And if I have to say, my bowel system's tell me. So that's kind of the only, oh, I love Greece. Is that Greece? But I didn't tell you where I live. I'm on the beach as well. I don't know if you're familiar with Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. We're part of the Outer Banks. We're north of Hatteras. You've probably heard of us with hurricanes and whatnot there. But I live close to where flew the first plane.
Yeah, I'm familiar,
that's a little bit
familiar with that.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're near the beach.
Wow. So you're near the beach.
Or on the beach.
Or on the beach.
No, actually on the sound side. You know, we're a strip island, and the Albemarle Sound, I'm on that side rather than the beach. I'm 5 miles from the beach.
Okay, good. Is that where you're from?
No. I grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana. Loved NOLA, missed it terribly. Went through school there, and then I ended up in Richmond, Virginia, after college, and I had my career and everything there. And we always dreamed to the Outer Banks, and I retired in 2007. But now I have a new business, but we won't talk about that.
Gotcha. Wonderful.
I won't bother you with that.
So is there anything that you are doing so far? Because you said you're in the 6th day. What are any of your challenges that you're having? Do you have any challenges?
Yeah, I think long-term challenge. My husband and his diet, and he's supportive of me, but he's not going to change his diet. And I know you're vegan, but your husband likes meat. So that's the challenge when the food is here and the chips are here and the candy is here, that I can, not engage. So that's going to be really, honestly, my biggest challenge.
Okay, that's a real challenge. That kind of challenge actually happens not only in your home when you have different diets, different people living who eat different things and want their particular chips and snacks and what have you, but that's going to happen to you when you go out and you're in a food event or some type of activity where you're going to need to have restraint as well. I think the good thing about the challenge of it being at home is that you are disciplining yourself when you're at home, so that when you do go out into a public event or what have you, you know what choices you're making. You're stronger. So it is a challenge, but also it's a test for you. It's like, okay, I live in a home, someone else doesn't eat what I'm eating. They're gonna have they're gonna have stuff that I like. This is my test of how strong I can be. Number one. Number two, I don't know if you started doing like jotting down what you're eating and logging it on MyFitnessPal or any of those food loggers that they have online. But I find that when have you started that?
No, I have not.
If you start doing that, and I'm not saying forever in a day, I'm saying just for this month of September, this is to give you an idea of what you eat, how much you eat, how many carbs you eat, and even to look at the calorie count, just so you can kind of program your mind on what you actually are eating. Because I found that there was one day I went way over the carbs and the food and the numbers. Everything was just over. And I was like, what was going on that day? And it's just good to look back. And then there's some days I don't have to eat as much or didn't eat as much. So, and my carbs stayed nice and low. So I think logging would really help you, especially when it comes to the disciplinarian, because I think when it comes to eating, overeating, food addiction, the whole gamut of trying to lose weight is learning what we eat and learning how to control that. I mean, it's really how we control what we put in our mouth. And I think using a tool like that, like all of the big weight loss programs that you see, they use some kind of a tracking tool. And I don't believe that it's natural to use that forever because, you know, you really just want to get into the business of living. But I think for a period of time, it's good to program yourself to just start writing down what it is you're eating. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Been through other programs and what have you, the DASH diet, or, you know, get workbooks. I've worked with nutritionists before. So yeah, I get it. As far as keeping the food journal, it is time consuming. I like what you say, because it's like, forget this. This is, you know, when you have too much that you think you need to keep doing, you start falling off the wagon, then you done, forget it all and go back to all the bad habits. So I think I'll do that. And also, I think on one of the Sugar-Free September posts, he talked about the triggers and your emotions. So if I can link that to what I'm eating that day, I think that'll be a big learning tool for me. Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
well, I have
go ahead.
I'm just saying, I've never done Hangout before, and this is pretty different tool. I kind of, you know, I'm used to this.
Oh yeah, Google Hangouts are great, and this particular one is a live Hangout, so it's going to be recorded, and it'll be live on YouTube, so folks who missed it can go back into it and check it out. And it's a great tool because it's also, you can do private Google Hangouts so that it's not worldwide, but you can actually talk to family and friends this way too. And then on the side of your dashboard, you can always, if you look on the side, the top blue square, we can do a chat. And so if we're not talking, we can chat. And then I can also do the green square. I don't know if you have that on yours, but we can do screen share. So if I wanted to show you, if I wanted to show you some diagrams that are on my computer, so you can use this like a webinar, you know? Yeah, so it's really good. Well, that's good. So I'm just checking in, and I'm so glad you came on. I don't know where everyone else is, but people just get caught up in living. So stay with it and keep popping in, and I will talk to you later. If there's anything you need, please message me online on Facebook, and okay. I'm gonna still add some more recipes daily and get folks, you know, communicating and stuff like that. So that's what I'll work on.
You're doing a great job. Other people have it, I'm sure. Thank you so much. I enjoyed talking with you.
Yay. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. I appreciate you. And good luck. Just keep going.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right. Peace.